Let's put that one on. Hello my crafty pals, how are you doing today? Today I had a plan to make something else. I do have my monkey still and I do have my maternity ward gown here waiting for inspiration. But in order not to be too late with the present again, I need to make a fox. It will be this fox. I will put the details somewhere here. So my plan with this video is not to tell you how to make this fox, but to get you inspired to do something yourself. Could be this fox. I like this fox. But I just like you to keep me company. You agree? I still don't know where I put this. I know where I put this. Let's do that as well. So this pattern is called Francie the Fox. I have made it like 3 times, I guess, and it's a fun pattern. So the fabrics. I have a huge pile of fabric, so let's see what we can use. It's a boy, so I did make some masks at some point. This could work for this one. I guess this is good. It looks nice. Combination. Yeah, I'll go with this. Good. Great, so I try to keep it now quite simple because I tend to overthink and tend to over engineer things. So let's keep it simple. This is the mane and this is the wider parts of the fox. So this is the mane. Okay, I just search for the pattern, so I will link it down below. So the original fox in the pattern, it was made in patchwork. It's like this. So it's Angie Lee Patterns Francie the Fox. So at least if I'm doing 2 colors, I need to change some of my pieces to the lighter one. What did I just say? Do I need to go crazy with the colors again? Let me take another look. I guess this could bring a cohesive fox together. Why not? Let's try. And by the way, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button below. Thank you. I can't wrap my head around this, so I need to sketch it a bit. The worst fox I've ever drawn. I'll go with this. So it has now a little less colors that I had planned. I will use this and this, that. So these ones. All right. Yay. Oh, tail I'm missing. So these I have, and these fabrics I still have not cut. Okay, and they need to have friends. So let's continue. And you might have noticed that I'm not that picky with the seam allowance, and that is because I have maybe sewn enough that I usually can eyeball it how much I need for the machine, and then if I keep the same distance here, the shape should be changing the same way. That's my theory. Famous last words again. So I will just keep this 7 millimeters. Probably quite okay. This fabric is screaming camera bag to me because I guess I used it at least in one camera bag before. Are you able to fold your fabric straight away when you put them, like don't use them? Are you able to fold them straight away back to the box? I'm not. I have always a big pile of stuff what I need to then take care of. It's just not matching my process. Nope. I'm going a bit slow today. We have another dart. Why did I draw it on the front? Do I have all my pieces? Yep. So as usually, I'm not able to do one thing throughout in the same go. So it's evening. Let's continue. I need to have padding for the ears. So I need to find my ears. Oh, ears. So padding. I guess this is some it's not that super thick, but I think it will do. This. So tell me, have you been doing any stuffed animals, any plushies, toys with the sewing machine? Because I have a few patterns that I have been doing more than once, but I would like to make more. I cannot construct it myself. I can do bags, I can do pouches, something like this, but stuffed animals, why do I need to think of some carcass? Toys. Plushies. Yeah, let's saddle the horses, take the sewing machine and start to sew. And by the way, that that lady there, that is my maternity ward piece. It does have a shirt of my daughter's on top of it, but that is the piece that needs some. I need to get inspired and do something with that. I don't know yet. Ideas? Time for thread color selection. Ha-pa-pa. I have a lot. My go-to is normally something with yellow. Let's choose by bobbin color. It's also a lot of I have invested in bobbins, so I have not for every color, but I like to do some colorful decorations also to my stuff, so I have invested in bobbins. I'm thinking if something with brown would be good, or do I go with my yellow? But somehow it's clashing a bit. This might be good. It's like neon green. Orange could be also, if we have orange in the... I guess I will go with orange. Good. I have a secret bobbin storage. This is, by the way, a piece that I've bought secondhand. It has its old plastic parts. It was still holding on, but I took off all the lacquers and put on Behandla IKEA oil-based wax. Or I don't know, how do they call it? It's like kind of oil wax. So I first took off the lacquer, then sanded it, and then pintakäsittelin. That's the word. Yeah. Tuned it up. And I have, I think, at least one, maybe two those kind of boxes for sewing supplies downstairs waiting, in parts waiting for the sanding. So it might be one project also at some point. Wrong presser foot. This one I need to fix. That will smooth out. This one is okay, but this one I'm not gonna leave like this. Maybe one thing what I would like to highlight for everybody who is beginning to sew, if the pieces come together like this, it is not, there is no need to start unpicking. I guess this has been meant to be the seam allowance, so that these should come together. But I will just correct my line when I sew the next piece in here. I will just correct it so that it will hide here in the back. And also when I know that this will be a plushie, I will not finalize the back side in any way. And here also I noticed that my... What did I just say? About the seam allowance, I haven't had any problems with it. It is because I do it like this. So if I notice that my curves are not coming together, like in this, they are not even. But I still get the shape by adjusting my sewing. I focus how the front is looking, and currently this will be just fine. Okay, what's next? Yep. Ears. So you place them right sides together and then the padding on top, and then you sew it once and you turn it around. Pro tip, use the seam allowance that you have been described to. This type of items where it gets more wear and tear, it needs to have the additional, come on. Yeah. Needs to have the additional amount of fabric. I did just forget that one. I sewed them wrong way around. According to my drawing. It's fine, it's fine. If it doesn't match, then I will do the ear again. I did redo the ear. It was showing in the wrong direction. So I'm now trying to place the face here, but I feel like I am getting too tired to function with this piece at the moment. So I will make a break until tomorrow, because I don't like to argue with my you know, this piece. So I will just pin it here and then I'll call it a day. You need to know when to stop. That time is now. If you like this content, please click like and maybe even subscribe. That will help me a lot. Thank you. Good morning. Let's see where we were left at yesterday. So I needed to pin the ears with the head. Sounds like my bobbin is making some trouble, but hope I didn't get too big of a curl down there. It looks okay, so I need to just see if I can get any excess of this off, cut off. So I would just like to pinpoint the fact that sewing never goes right. At least me as a hobby sewist who has been doing it for many years, I still do all kind of mistakes, and it doesn't go so smoothly, but just need to go with the flow and fix it when you need to fix something. So don't get devastated if it doesn't go straight away like you planned. Just take a deep breath and carry on. Pin the face and back of the head together, matching the edges. I think I'm using the patterns as tools. So it is like I'm still making my own thing, but I'm using the certain patterns as a tool to create that what I want to make. That's why I'm not that carefully following them maybe, or I tend to take the freedom on many things, and it's just how I work, how I function. And I usually learn a lot from patterns, so it's also good practice to try to follow them strictly. Okay, my fox is pinned. Yay! So we go forward with the leg. I did the one leg and I noticed that I changed the colors for left and right. And I did sew it badly, so I will unpick it. So it was already like, this is the leg, this is the head, and in my plan it was the other way around, so it should have been blue. And I even have the piece here in blue because I changed this up. Doesn't matter. I did have a plan, so I will stick to my plan. Usually when I go with the flow, I forgot to pay attention to certain things, and I'm not double checking because I trust myself. But I also trust that I can fix it if it goes wrong, so it just takes some time. Actually, this unpicking is quite meditative. So now right sides together.
Better, I think, and then it matches, balances the ears, because ears are like this, so then I get it cross also the back legs.
This is the joy of creation. Get inspired. Great. Second time the charm. So I have my back legs. Now I need to do the front legs. I have no idea what my plan was. This, okay. I didn't have a plan for this, so let's do it like this. I forgot to leave the opening for the bows. So I'm unpicking again. Story of my life. I'm not having. I'm being too. How can I say it? I'm too anxious to go forward. But I am planning to finish this today, so let's see. If you get something out of this, would be great if you could tell me that, either in the comments or just by hitting like button. But yeah, it's coming it's coming together. Did I do it right? Yes, I did. I'm just thinking if I should make here. Yeah, I should, because now's the chance. So I decided I will do in the front the name as I usually name the animals by their owners. So this will be for one Erik. So I usually do it so that I write it down somewhere or draw it, and then I take this water-soluble fleece or backing from Avalon, what you can use in the embroidery. It is meant to be on the top. I have been normally using it underneath. I have written out the name on paper, then I put the fleece on top, trace it here, and then I have my motif here. So now I can take this on my fabric. I want to make it as a patch because here I'm not sure if I would get it visible enough. I might put also some backing underneath this one. I will stitch it here with my freehand embroidery presser foot, and then I will cut it out and place it on the fox. So I think it's a really good way to add the personal touch to the piece. So I just wanted to tell you that. So if you have seen some of my other videos, for example the doodle patch bug video, I have a freehand embroidery foot for my sewing machine, and this is something similar what you can find also in the older machines. I at least have seen it in a couple what we have in the family. It has been just included there for quilting. So you might just find it in your grandma's machine. What you need to do, you need to lower the feeder. Then I have my mix here, and then I need to lower the tension. Remember to put it back on. It can be 0 or close to 0. And then I start to embroider it. And now, as I'm not having the stitching frame, I really need to push the fabric flat, because otherwise it will sunk into the bobbin hole. Quite good. And now I just need to cut the threads that are here going back and forth. With water, the rest of the backing will also go away. And I was thinking just to have it as a... Let's cut it at least a bit closer to what it will be. I could make it as a small pocket. Can I sew it? Okay, so tension back to normal. Feeder up. Change this back.
I have been using often for any outside seams this. I need to see how it would look, so maybe I'll try the 47.
I guess there's something funny with my bobbin. Ah, something funny. Thought so. Don't worry, empty popping is not the problem. Most of the machines have some kind of automatic way of winding the bobbins. So I just pull the thread through one of the holes what I have here. If you don't have that, don't worry, it can be secured some other way. I have been thinking, I have an old machine. I might take that and make some project with that, because I'm having better machine what I'm showing these things, but just as a... I'm eager to see if I could manage, or how well, how easy, how fun it would be without the proper, like a better machine. This is the kind of higher priced machine already. I'm sure I will survive, but let's see. So it might be one of the videos that I will be doing. So if you like to see that, stay tuned. And then if you are waiting for exactly that one, then let me know in the comments, so then I must do that. I might otherwise try to skip it. As I have the decorative option, I prefer to do it with the decorative stitch instead of zigzag, which is also good. But I like my things special. So I will put the backing on the back side so that it is not making any funny things there. So I will now just pull all the threads what I have here on the back side and knot them a bit. You just need to go one stitch at a time. I mean, what? One stitch at a time. Just don't worry about the rest. Just go with a few centimeters at a time, so that you are able to concentrate on that, and then the rest you will sort out that when you are there. So it's a bit fummelig, tricky to do, but it's manageable. Okay, nose and eyes. I have some black. Yeah, let's put that one on. My hair is not compatible with my studio here. I like to use jersey in this kind of patches, I could say, because it is not fraying. I also said in the doodlebug video that I like to use jersey because it is a bit thicker and it gives it a, like a nice look, but it is also, if I would use just a normal cotton fabric, then it is fraying easily. You would need to put some backing in there or finish the edges, but with jersey it forgives you more, so you don't need to be that exact, and you can also leave it without any finishing. And that's why I'm now also taking the nose. It said felt in the instruction, but I'm making it now with jersey. Felt is not so, I don't like that in little kids stuff. They might have some more chemicals and colors and stuff like that in them. I prefer to use old t-shirt which has been washed many times. I think for toys it's like really good to use second-hand fabrics, clothing or something, because it is then at least not anymore that having that much chemicals in them. That's my opinion. There might be some, if you are like professionally doing something, there might be some restrictions what you are allowed to use, but at least with common sense I would be using second-hand textiles. And some of these are. Good. Eyes, it says buttons. I say needle and thread. I guess I did that also with the previous fox, what I did. It is like a bit thicker mending thread. I don't know what is the correct term for it. And also like eyes, I don't, if it's for little kids, I don't want to put any buttons because it is a choking hazard and they like to test if they can get something, you know, off of the garment. I have a chalk, so I will just try to sketch the eyes here, and then I will make like a smiley eyes. Leave the thread long in the back side because it doesn't bother anyone and it is having more security than when it's been pushed and pulled. I guess this is now what I'm going with. I could then also, like after it is put together, I can still fine-tune it. Let's turn. It's not a huge gap, but one thing at a time. It's quite unbelievable what all you can push through such a small hole. Let's take one. It's here, tail. We have a tail and a head. Is it enough? No. We have a leg. Yay! Another leg. Third leg. And we're out! Now if I have done some mistakes, then I need to make them from the outside because I'm not turning this guy anymore back. Inside out. Stuff the fox firmly, then some ladder stitches, and then we're done. So even if it is like tricky to do, but I still need to smile in the end because I did make something. Not always according to the plan what I make, but it's still, in short, you need to you need to like it. To me it's a passion to create something. The instruction was also that I could put some weight also here, like bag of rice or something else what gives it a bit more weight, that it sits better, but he can do it quite well also by himself. Maybe we need to tail. Maybe he just likes to lie down. I guess my fox is now firmly put together, so now I just need to fix the these ones. Sew them in. Sew them in, I mean close the seams. I'm using the same thread what I had in the sewing machine. It's done! Yay! Thank you for watching. Hit the like and subscribe if you want to see more things like this. My quest here is to inspire you to start doing something, so don't be afraid of failure. There might be some mishaps in between, but I'm sure you will manage. Let me know if I can help you with something, if I can give you some tips or tricks. I'm happy to share my knowledge of crafting and sewing with you. I'm gonna go get this guy to a wash so that we can give this further as a present. Link to the pattern down below, and see you next time. Bye. I guess this fox is all about sunbathing. His arms are automatically with full embrace of sunshine. I like that guy.